I'm gonna start drinking. I think I like Crown Vanilla now. Crown Vanilla is my drink.
Carbonara is good. That's a good drink.
Yeah, that's what I had homecoming. I keep thinking about it. I got the bag with me too.
I think
My
drinking is nasty in general. Put your dick in the bag. Put
dick.
my stack.
People put their weed in there, Dominoes in the bags, and Crown bags. What else people put in the Crown bag? They little crack rots in the Crown bags. Black people put anything in
the Crown bag.
So you guys, I'll try to figure out how to make this episode an NFT if you guys really want it to be one.
All right, let's do it. Fuck.
NFT.
Will we be the first podcast NFT?
I haven't seen one yet. That's what I'm saying.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
We can do some research on it.
You are now tuned in to the MisFits Table.
Welcome to the MisFits Table podcast. Yes, I am one of three amazing Black, beautiful, and blessed co-hosts. Andy Stevens, the future crypto millionaire, that now has a home. And I'm here with two amazing other co-hosts.
Hi, how are you? It's me, your boy, Norm McDonald. Everyone, yeah, it's me. We're here today for the MisFit Table podcast.
Glenn, I just want to say,
yeah,
I feel like people listen to our podcast for the first time and then they hear your intro and they cut it off.
I you usually got to get past me first and call me.
I'm sorry.
The big bandit. I steal with my dick. What? Hello. I'm sorry. I'm back, guys. That's my alter ego, Mr. The Dick Bandit. Morty is me. Your boy Glenn. I'm back. Fuck. Okay, I'm done.
Well, it's your boy KC, your drunk uncle, the ickiest of the tippiest, the tippy top. Yes, it is me, the Segway champion forever will be. Killer King in the building. Let's all get drunk tonight.
Yeah, nobody is listening to this podcast beyond that point. That's it. All of her. Anybody that was possibly going to tune in for the first time is completely going on.
No, bro. Tune into the YouTube. This kid what Glenn just did.
Definitely tune into the YouTube because what the fuck?
It's our mistake.
Have you ever seen the video? It's like it's a song from Coraline. Nigga get drunk. Try to get drunk as fast as fuck. I just poured out my beer. I had a beer sitting in the shit for like, it's been 15 days. The shit been sitting in the refrigerator.
You're nasty, bro.
I ain't drink that shit. Yeah.
Glenn, I'm sorry, bro. You my boy and all, but you kind of gross sometimes.
What do you mean, bro?
You be doing some gross stuff, bro.
I said I didn't drink it, bro. Fresh out the Gator tit. I think the Gatorade in the
Quick question. This is a very important question, right?
Some
may say it's a more dilemma. If a gator had tits, where would it be?
On the bottom. What do you mean? That's
Are you sure it'd be on the bottom?
Yeah.
Or would it be on the
side? Nah, it's gonna be at the bottom, bro.
But honestly, I would drink some gator milk. I would. Would y'all suck a cow nipple?
For how much?
For free. What the fuck? You get milk?
That's nasty. You ever look at an actual cow nipple? That shit is nasty.
It is. It got pus and scabs and shit on it.
I'm a blindfold a SAR and say it's a cow, but it's gonna be a bull.
You know what look like cow titty? You ever seen a white woman's titty? It looks just like an udder. There's no difference. There's no comparable difference between the two. KC. Remember that one time I didn't get the chance to see it, but
yeah, I remember. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, bro. I think I know what you mean, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't think I've seen enough udders, bro, in my life to like say yes or no. Like,
if There's no differentiation between the nipple and the titty. It's the same color. What the fuck?
Have y'all ever like been so down bad? Y'all like look at yourself naked in the bathroom, like your chest, look at your nipple and be like, damn. Or bro, you got a nipple like a woman and just like touch it, be like it don't feel the same.
It don't feel the same. Just imagine Casey in the bathroom just hangs his head down. It's just not the same. He just walks out.
Casey want to be a girl so he could get fucked.
Bro, what? Like, what?
Apparently, girls feel more pleasure than men.
Let's get on track because this is not even what we're talking about. How was your week though? How was your week?
My week has been, I don't know. My week has been okay, I guess. I mean, I've been chilling like a villain on a Sunday evening, but yeah, I don't know. I've been listening. Actually, I listened to a couple songs. My week was.
There's no way.
It's no fucking way. Everybody tune into the YouTube right now.
YouTube, please.
Right now.
This is exclusive content. All right, go ahead.
Oh my God. Okay, well, yeah. My week has been consistent of TikTok.
I can't wait to smoke again so I can smoke out of this. How the fuck do you light this up?
Wait, why was it consistent with like you just on TikTok or you're making TikToks or?
I was on TikTok a lot and I realized that I make TikToks, but nobody sees the vision yet. Not many people sees the vision yet, but
yo, that's Casey's TikToks are looking. You were doing TikToks like these TikToks went viral, but somehow like they didn't catch on from your TikToks. Because remember when everybody was doing a Snell thing? Like, would you take $1 million or or the Snell chases after you or whatever?
Yeah.
They're using the same format that you use with the mouse.
Who was first though?
You.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't think people seen the vision yet. I was asking people to do it with me. And people was like, no, I don't want to do that. It's a weird TikTok. I don't like that. I'm like I was like,
I remember we did one with you. I remember that.
Yeah. I was like, you don't see the vision? Like, we look through our point of view. How come we can't look through any other point of view?
You know, my favorite TikToks accounts are people that I actually know. Like, your TikTok is great.
Yeah.
Glenn's TikTok is. I wish Glenn would post more TikToks.
I got 1,500 likes.
Bro, post more cat videos, please.
I got a lot of them.
The internet will never have enough cat videos.
I'm gonna become TikTok famous and leave y'all behind. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Can't handle the fame.
You know, my brother has a really good TikTok too from the Chips and Dip podcast.
Oh god, that shit is hilarious.
His TikTok is so he does animations and this nigga is low-key becoming Meat Canyon.
Bro, it's the funniest stuff ever. If Zion's listening right now, bro, keep going, bro. I'll laugh for 10 minutes from one of your videos. I promise you. It is the funniest thing ever. I love, bro. Meat Canyon got another channel.
I don't want to
watch some more videos on what?
I do
Meat Canyon is good, bro.
After there was a certain point. I think it was the McDonald's one when I was like, I don't want to watch anymore.
Kids, fucking Ronald McDonald in the fucking house.
That shit was funny, bro.
I think it was either that one.
The funniest one is Mordecai and Rigby right now, bro.
That one. That's the one that broke my back. That
was hilarious, bro. Y'all tripping.
Oh, was it? And don't they got one with a Demon Slayer too?
Yeah, that was okay.
Maybe I'll give it another shot because I know he posted a lot since I've stopped.
I'll send you some. It's the Pringle one. You gotta watch the Pringle one.
You got a tight man.
I'm saying this, bro. Meat Canyon should have never been on the internet, bro.
I'll never forget we was sitting down in a room, bro. We was fried. And I looked, I was like, this shouldn't have been here. Like, this wasn't supposed to like be here. Like, there's no reason.
We're watching the Meat Canyon, like the original one with the Bugs Bunny. And then Casey just says he's high shit. He's like, there's a reason this got taken off the internet. It annoyed me so much since I was like, you're completely right. How was your week, Glenn?
It was cool. I'm starting to get to the point where the weeks are just melding together again, which is a good thing because I'm just counting down to the new year.
I'm gonna say counting down to what? You said New Year's, bro.
The final solution is what I'm counting down to.
Oh my god!
Not the final solution.
Wait, I just remember what that was. I think that back.
You gonna end up like Frank Sinatra at the end of That's Life.
That's life. That's life. That's what the people say. But you know, I had a pretty just chill. I'm excited for Christmas. I'm really excited for Christmas.
Okay.
What y'all niggas getting for Christmas?
I asked Santa Claus for 2 new nuts.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front meats. I
What
want a
about yours,
blowjob.
Sar?
I want a blowjob from Christmas. Okay, who is from?
Santa Claus
gonna be from Mr. Claus himself.
Bro, you gonna feel a big white beard on you, bro.
Bro, he's not gonna. He's gonna walk out your house. He's not gonna be wiping off milk from his stash, bro.
bringing the fucking Rudolph.
You want pulling up his pants? Who's next?
Who's next? I'm gonna start doing it. I'm bringing that back.
Yeah, it's been pretty good weeks, I guess, so far from what I heard.
Oh, you listen to Radiohead?
How was my week? You guys rather talk about Radiohead? Like, how was my week?
So how's your week? Did any radio give you head?
Damn it! I don't want, like, I have to fucking pull it out of you every time.
Damn it!
Come on, tell me your week. Show it to me.
My week was great. I got a place to live, a stable place to live, which is amazing, and I have a job that I really like. But we can talk about that at other times because I listened to the Chips and Dip fucking podcast, episode 51, and you know, I was like, you know what, I haven't listened to the Chips and Dip podcast in a little bit. Let me support. And I listened to the fucking podcast, and I hear them bashing the MisFits Table podcast yet again. So I would like to end this beef. What's that nigga's name? Harpoon. That little nigga Harpoon, bro. He doesn't listen to our podcast. Okay. So honestly, you know what? Harpoon. I like Harpoon. I think he's a great additive to the podcast. You know, he really challenges Zion on the podcast. Little chumstick as they call them. But you know what? What they said about our podcast is that we're not the original MisFits podcast because we're the MisFits Table podcast. You know, that really hit me. That really helped me, you know, because you know, I did some research, and they're not the original Chips and Dip podcast. There's another podcast called the Chips and Dip podcast where they talk about poker and talk about their favorite dip, and they literally eat dip on the podcast and talk about poker, and it's 100 times better than the trash I hear at the Chips and Dip podcast.
They've never eaten dip. They've never had one dip on that podcast. Never.
I have never seen them eat one dip, not once.
Not even a
also
chip.
Actually, they haven't.
I just want to end it with this. I don't want to talk about them too long. They're not that important. I just want to end it with this. What's his name? Zion? I think he's like the B mic of the podcast or something, but whatever. He went on record on that episode saying that he would suck Bobby Wasabi's dick. I swear to God.
What the fuck is Bobby?
He said that if Bobby Wasabi was in the woods, he was calling out Zion's name, he would go in there and then he would see that Bobby Wasabi had a snake bite on his penis. Zion would, without a doubt, 100%. Suck Bobby Wasabi's.
Who the fuck is Bobby Wasabi, bro?
The niggas from Kicking It. So if you want to hear about that story, listen to episode 51 of the Chips and Dip podcast. I love y'all niggas over here, but at the same time, fuck y'all, because I thought the beef was over and I had to go back trying to support your podcast and I hear that bullshit. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway.
And on that note, here's the obligatory Pokemon opening.
Oh shit! Wait, take off the background. Take off the
Yeah,
background.
take out the background.
Tune into the YouTube. Yes, we're not editing this out of the audio. You gotta tune into the YouTube.
We're gonna open up a pack of Pokemon cards today, kids. Let's see what we have.
Shit.
My nuts hurt. I just got a sharp pain in my balls doing this.
Don't open that pack no more, bro.
You getting blue balls from opening a pack of Pokemon?
You gotta do like the YouTubers, bro. You gotta flip the cards to the back.
Yeah.
Them balls. Them
You
balls.
gotta put the first 3 cards to the back.
Okay. Cold card to the front. Wait.
What did you
Oh,
just throw out? Glenn messed it all
Come
up.
on, bro. Do it right, bro. Please.
So we got a Marie.
Okay.
Not bad, but not good. Look at this nigga. A blob.
Dude,
I like that. I like that art style.
me too.
Love this.
Okay.
That gives good head.
You know how Love This actually swims? Wait, can you pull that back up?
Yeah.
Love This swim. I thought he swam like underwater all the way. He swims like half up, half
like,
down.
Motherfucker confused.
Mm.
We got a rock crab.
Dweeble.
A fucking hippopotamus.
Okay.
A nippet.
What is that?
Wait.
That's a squirrel.
A
That's
nigger? A nicket?
Nicki Minaj. I think this color is off. It might be worth something. It's a fucking jigger. Fucking this.
Fire.
Fresh. This. This. Okay, that was ass. That pack was ass.
You got
We got
another-
one more.
Okay. One more pack.
It's never happening again. We just gonna keep adding segments and then never return to them. Yay. Yay. Yay.
We should, whenever we add a new segment, we'd be like, the segment that we do every week.
Never do it at all.
Glenn, how many packs of Pokemon cards do you buy in a month?
Chill.
Oh shit.
The past 6 months, at least 100.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How much
What
money
do
do
you
you
do?
Pokemon Go? Like estimately.
100 something, like 200 probably.
Okay.
And no, in lifetime, probably like 300. Bad.
It's probably around there for me because that game came out in 2016. So like,
I was in Argentina. Let me see.
This is my best card. It's just
That's the best card that came in the pack.
Yeah, I don't even. These not even worth showing. Okay, that was our thing. That's my thing. That was my thing for the week.
I want to start
We do a new
editing the
thing.
podcast like iCarly. Like you know how like they have like that, like Glenn's Pokemon opening.
I like that.
Flashing lights.
What's your music
Oh,
choice?
so because for our last episode, right?
Yeah.
I'll have music choices to make music choices a little bit better, right? So Casey so beautifully chose for this music choice week to be British music.
British.
British music.
Ooh.
Music from the UK.
Okay. Let me go last. Let's
Okay.
go. My neck is on the punch.
Well, my UK song, British song is On Brand Freestyle by Felix the First and Drea Mac. It's on TikTok. I heard it and I was like, I gotta listen to this song. It's so lucky, most catchy song I heard.
Okay.
So,
I haven't heard that before. I will check it out.
you probably
Nice.
heard it on TikTok. You're like, I ain't never been with a buddy. That's how it sounds like. Buddy.
Hold on, I gotta find fucking find the name of mine, eh?
Well, I'll
Yeah,
do
we
my
go-
song while Glenn's typing his. Mine is gonna be one of my favorite songs in the world. This song go fucking hard, bro. It goes so hard.
It's British.
Yeah, it's British. Like a Star by Corny Bailey, right?
Yeah, is she British?
Yeah, she's from the UK.
I thought that was for real? No fucking
She's
way.
from the fucking UK, bro.
No fucking way. No way.
Yes way. Yes
Yeah,
way.
man.
God. Wait, oh my god.
Oi.
I've never heard her fucking speak a day in my life.
I
Oi.
only know because I watched her Tiny Desk.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna
Hey,
listen.
you. Oi. Pull down your jibbies and show me your
Show me your Jimmy.
Pull
Show
down your
me your
jimmies and
Jimmy.
pull out your Jimmy.
Put your Jimmy on my face. What? Hold on, wait. Smashing. Smashing. Okay. And it's and for me for the week, my fucking song is this. Okay. Strange Fish. It's Strange Fish by what the fuck is her name? Liana La Havas. There we go. Strange Fish.
Oh wait, I think okay, no,
She got another song called. She made the album like she got a song Green and Gold, and like Don't Hurt Me. She's good. She's very good. She's very good. Eh?
I know exactly because she got that song Courage.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about Georgia Smith, but
She's definitely from the UK, ain't she?
She is in it. In it.
She is in it.
In it to win it. Like Bennett.
In it. Put my dick in it. Strange.
Put your dick in it for the king.
Suck the king's dick for the ring. No. No. You know.
No.
British,
No. I can see a British person just saying no. No.
British people are mean, aggressive, and passive aggressive for no reason.
No, who Casey was into, but that nigga was scared, bro.
What? Who was that?
Wait, say it again, bro. Casey, say it again.
No.
What, bro?
No, low key, we can make that sound by the NFT.
Okay. Sorry, smoking that K2 pack.
Speaking of
we fucking smoke on the fuck in it.
So I guess we get into these sexy topics.
Oh, yeah.
Good looking, seductive. You put oil all over these topics and just slap it right on the back end. That period.
Yo, real quick. We gotta talk about this.
SpongeBob.
Speaking of sexy and seductive.
Back trick.
Oh, what?
No way, Glenn. I was trying to memorize what the niggas was saying. There's no reason for that TikTok to be funny, bro. SpongeBob. Wait, why was there so many?
SpongeBob.
Why was there so many Planktons? If you don't know what we're talking about, we're gonna post this video on our Instagram so you can watch it. It's the dumbest video. I have it saved on my camera roll.
You know how much dumb shit is on TikTok that's just hilarious?
Yeah.
Like Casey, you remember the videos you be sitting with it's like the random fucking videos with
the Anyway, speaking of like seductive shit, the niggas at Silk Sonic are the smoothest niggas I've ever seen in my life, bro.
They're dumb smooth.
Bro, nigga came out on the first song. He said, "Well, all right, it is me, the master of the universe." I said, "Oh shit,
yeah, baby."
No, but
oh yeah, baby.
He said, "I don't know what you did, how you did, when you did it, baby, but you did it, baby." I was like, "Oh my god." He said, "I don't really stutter, but you did it, baby." I was
Bro,
like,
that's how I was trying to talk when we had that freestyle, the hotbox freestyle. I was trying to do that my hardest, bro.
Oh, you gotta be a pimp. Yeah. Nah, you pimps. You got this. How to talk like a pimp. You got to add a little air in everything you say.
You do.
Yeah, baby. You know what I mean, baby. You know what I'm saying. You look like.
Come on, man.
I'm a knees hop away from grasshopper. Tell you, baby, that you look too damn good to be out here on these streets by yourself. Let me put you on the streets. Work for me.
Men's ancestors were pimps. You just channeled that.
I wanted to be a pimp at one point, but we don't talk about that. I've had many dreams to be many things in my lifetime.
I can see Glenn as a pimp. I can see you pimping some hoes.
I know one fucking thing. It's fucking whores on my damn corner right where I live at. And every time I walk past, they be like, "Hey, boo." Like, "Oh, no, the fuck, no, boo. No, boo shit. And no, fuck that." There's to be some nasty whores. They're fucking whores. Hey.
They definitely listen to us too. You're wild, man.
Yeah, Glenn, you can have a rock thrown out your window.
They definitely can.
Nah, what was I? So I think we talked about NFTs a little bit, right, on a
Yeah.
podcast. But I've been really looking into them, like doing a lot of research because I've been looking into a lot of like just decentralized and crypto and metaverse and all that kind of stuff. Because it's really interesting to see how this world might turn into. And one thing I've been looking a lot into is NFTs. And the thing that's really crazy to me about them is that I feel like we really slept on them. Well, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I feel like I really slept on them because I thought, like, I remember when I was in art class, and like it was probably like April, so it was super like in the beginning, not in the beginning of it like being formed, but in the beginning of like the general public talking about NFTs. And my professor, she was like, "Yeah, so as artists, you guys need to make some NFTs because it could be very profitable for you." And then I was looking at her, I was like, "Professor, this is dumb." I didn't say this to her, but I was like, "This is dumb. I'm not looking into fucking NFTs. I could take a screenshot." You know what I mean? But then
Now,
obviously that's not true because people are making millions
million.
of dollars off of this stuff, and I feel dumb because why wouldn't I just go with it? But but yeah, based off my research, it's not too late to get into NFTs at all. Actually, very early. Still, it's very like in a baby phase because there's actually a lot of ways that NFTs could go. Um, so
No,
what
wait. What is an NFT?
a non-fungible token.
What does
So,
fungible mean?
oh my God, I literally looked up what fungible meant like not too long ago. But
Is
I'm not
it?
gonna, I can't tell you the exact definition, but I can tell you what it means.
I, I have the definition for you, sir.
Okay.
It's fungible means like not being able to be replaced. It's like
Right.
NFT is only one. You can't once you if it's gone, it's gone. You never have another one.
So the way it's like that is because it's like imagine um like crypto, right? Every coin is like its own coin. So basically it's just a way imagine like imagine NFT as just a different type of coin, but it has a visual or auditorial value to it. Meaning it just looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
So instead of it's really cool because people that just like to trade or people that like to sell and people that's just like really into investing and like that whole like it's just fun to do it like just to trade like stocks or crypto like trade up. It's a lot better. I'm not gonna say better, but it's a lot more fun to do it with NFTs in my opinion because it's something that's just like yo, this shit actually looks cool instead of having to be like oh well, the RSI and the MACD is trending, so I know this stock's gonna go up. It's cool to know that, and it's like okay, like you can guarantee money, and you can like read the news and be like, this is like the reason stocks are going up, this is the reason crypto's going up. But with NFTs, the difference is like, do people think this shit is fire? You know what I mean? Like it's just like, and then if based on your opinion, you could be like, yo, this is fire, so I think other people are gonna think it's cool. So I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna hold on for a little bit, and then when other people catch on it'll go up in value. Like a lot of artists are like making their albums NFTs, like up and coming artists, because it's like
Yeah.
we can kind of become the record labels in a way instead of like the record labels saying this is how much money you're gonna make. The fans get to decide that because we can like trade up an album or down an album to say like how much it's really worth, and that's cool for the artist because they're making royalties off of that every time it's going through. You know what I mean? So it's like it's really decentralized in a meaning like fuck the corporations, the people get to decide, what's hot and what's not.
How long do you think it's gonna last till the government start interfering with it real heavy?
Well, the government's already kind of interfering with crypto because of that new bill that Joe Biden put out.
Joe bitch.
Yeah, I
I
regret
wait,
it for them.
wait what's the bill? Because low key, this is news to me.
It was a
What's the
lot
bill?
of shit,
Oh
but
no, I remember. It was like he's going. You got to monitor like certain
yeah,
transactions.
yeah, you got to track. So it's good to like. So if you use like DeFi, I might be. I don't know like where everybody's at that's listening. I don't want to say a bunch of like gibberish stuff that people aren't going to understand. So I'll just say like if you use an application like Coinbase, then then it's like you're good. Like it's all there because we legally have to like track where you're at, you know. But if there's these other like really decentralized places where, because like Coinbase gets to decide how much Bitcoin is, really.
Right.
But on decentralized, like in real crypto and decentralized crypto, like you can buy Coinbase for a lot less than 60K because it's just like person to person transactions. That's the difference between a broker and a what's the word I'm looking for?
Blockchain.
No,
Bartender.
a broker and a what's it's like an exchange. Like a so like they're kind of blurring the lines between a broker and exchange, basically saying that everybody's a broker.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's neither here nor there. What I was saying is I just think it's really cool. So I think we should like make this episode an NFT. Because in a way, the people listening to this, if you guys think that we'll blow up, we're gonna make this NFT super cheap. So it's like you can ride the wave with us.
Ride it like a pony.
We can
I
make
hate-
Huh?
Yeah. No, yeah.
What? bro? Am I wait? Okay, am I making sense to y'all?
No, yeah. Now I was gonna ask you, what? It's just really like the supply and demand, right? I'm not supply and demand. It's just like taste. It's complicated to like try to visualize why all these things go. Like I was looking up the most expensive fucking NFT, Cyberpunk 9. What is it?
Yeah.
Was it Cyberpunk 9998? This shit is fucking pixel art that I could have made on MS Paint. And it's selling for $530 million. Something like that. What the fuck? Like, I don't. Is it the commodity?
So
I think that's
think about it,
bro.
bro. People love to flex. Why do you wear a logo? That's just what's hot right now. Like
Yeah.
people like, and you got to look at it. Like you can see who's owned that. Like it'll be the value will go up based off of who owns it. So say Jeff Bezos buys that crypto. I'm not that crypto, that NFT, and then he sells it. He's gonna be able to sell that for a lot of money just based off of his name alone. It's like, oh, Jeff Bezos held this. Like it's a flex. It's a flex. That's why you see people with those crypto punks in their profiles, like as the profile picture and stuff like that. It's just like, hey,
What's
look.
What's the other one with the monkey?
Oh,
Little
that
baby got
space,
one of them.
What's it called?
space something.
Space
Space
Chip.
chip.
But
Now
no.
your little baby got one of those.
Yeah,
This
it's a
was
flex because think
high.
about it. If we're going into a digital world, like people that understand this are like, I really get it because I remember playing CS:GO and like skins was like
Yeah.
the shit. You know what I mean?
That was the first type of NFT. Like it was a whole thing about that.
It
People
wasn't
were
a
spending thousands on it.
yeah, and like I remember I would go. There was websites where you could gamble for the
Oh yeah,
skin. You could like
then you
flip
sell
sides.
like
Yeah, I
didn't
would
you sell
flip skins all the time, and I
If
was
you think about it, like games have been doing this for a long time.
that's what
Like
I'm saying.
online games and stuff, especially like Call of Duty and stuff. You get certain skins for your guns and they're limited and stuff, and like they don't stay out forever. And like you get that special dark camo nobody else has. Like it's kind of like the same concept.
It's a
that
flex.
makes it easy to conceptualize it now. It's like think about it as like an in-game item. These are
Yeah.
all in-game items because
We
they
were,
don't
we were talking about it with Pokemon Go, but like in Call of Duty, the Call of Duty points is the crypto.
Yeah,
Skins is the NFT.
yeah. And then
And
the actual
right.
game is the virtual world we'll be in.
Exactly. We're going into a virtual world. So people
We
are
are.
seeing that like, okay, if most things that people see in the world, you don't see most of my shit that I have physically. You don't see that. What you really see is what I put out online.
And
So,
pretty much, yeah.
okay. I'm just gonna stop.
No, go.
yeah,
I
no.
feel like I'm gonna go into another rant, and I don't
No,
want
go.
to talk.
Go there. Take it there.
Take it there. Yeah, take another sip and take it.
Take another shot. Take another shot.
Yeah.
Now perks.
Oh, wait.
Everybody, Zan. Everybody,
heroin.
I meant the tryptamine.
Raise the roof for fucking ketamine. Woo.
Well, all I want, this is the last thing I wanted to say, because I'm trying to make it simple for people to understand, because like a week ago I had no idea what was going on, and now today I have my first crypto. Why do I keep saying crypto? I have my first NFT, which is really cool. It's not worth shit, but
How does it feel? How much was it? How does it feel to own it?
well, I'll put this into perspective. One of the coins that I'm investing in is called Engine. It's a coin that game producers will make they will make crypto-based games off this engine, and it's called Engine, EJIN. If you want to invest it, I would highly recommend it. But that coin is worth, let me look up the exact price real quick, because it's not worth a lot at all.
Dang, we are literally the forefront of the virtual world. Like, do you think about it? We literally grew up in the age of where the internet became big, and before the internet, we grew up in the world before the internet, and kind of in the middle of when the internet started blowing up. Now we're in another big shift. We're literally in the mix of another big shift. This is literally the industrial revolution of the two.
None of this shit technically makes sense, but I just lean with it and rock with it, you know.
It's just humans, bro.
It don't make sense the more it goes into it, because people have been doing this the whole life.
Like, like in terms of just like all the like digital shit, it's hard to conceptualize going into that digital world.
Because think about it, for a long time we was been in a physical world until we found out we can go into another place and become somebody else, or somebody else is somebody else.
But you know who it makes sense to? I saw this on Joe Rogan's podcast. I saw a clip. They said it doesn't make sense to us really, but the people, like the generation under us, like my sister, like 10, like Casey, your sister's probably like if you're like 11,
she got to be 11
or younger. You know what I mean? Like they grew up and that shit was just there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what this is about to be,
dude. During the pandemic, we were like, yo, I can't wait to see people. You know, I can't wait to like get out.
They was already like
they were like in the world, like they were like that, like. And then while that's happening for us, these kids, like the generation under us, they're like, the computers are like becoming friends, and like they're like, you know, growing personalities and stuff. So it's going to make a lot of sense to them, and I feel like you can make it make sense to you too. But just go back to. No, go ahead.
I was watching something, and it was just talking about the coding of the Google search and how like it kind of like thinks for itself and thinks with you. It just that made me think of that.
So Google there's multiple companies trying to outphase Google. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Google was obsolete in the next 10 years.
It's a lot of companies. Google's so big, bro. Google's so big.
It's too integrated into our society, bro.
At the same time, it's centralized. Google, people always think of Google as a neutral thing, and Google has a very big agenda. I mean, think about like selling data. Who do you like? Everybody goes to Google. Google knows you like more than you know you. You
will literally like put in the first word or something, and it pops up. Google thinks with you. Like it's scary, but at the same time, you gotta think about who codes for Google too. You gotta think about that. It's those people who code for Google that kind of world is kind of going to centralize around them almost in a way.
Exactly. Anybody, because so the thing is, there's people making searches where you can, one, earn crypto every time you make a search on that browser. Two, it's completely decentralized. So nobody owns it. Nobody has any agenda to sell your information because it's only you.
I'm not going to lie.
Imagine the internet where it's just you using it and you don't have to worry about anybody else interfering with what you're doing. You don't have to worry about VPNs. You have to worry about being tracked. You don't have to worry about the FBI agent looking at what you're doing. Like it's completely decentralized.
You're gonna
That's
start
just,
seeing
like,
a lot of like our little like siblings generation. We're gonna see a lot of them becoming coders. A lot, like my little sister. It was literally like 3 years ago. She was talking about coding. She was like literally playing games on the computer of coding. And I was like,
The future is technology. Like that's the
yeah.
next.
But
Don't
how long is this gonna last though? How long is this gonna last until it falls? Because
forever.
I don't know, bro. Because
Because
a lot of
think
think about it, a lot of empires and stuff thought
think
they
of
had some the best technology and different things, innovations and stuff. And sometimes it'll fall and revert back to the original form.
I mean, but whenever that happens, it happens. But think about it like this:
Oh,
humans
yeah.
are we use tools. The internet is just a tool.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
gonna. I'm
and that's
not.
why. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. It is a tool, and like I'm not gonna try to fight it because like there's a lot of powerful people and there's a lot of money that's backing this. So I'm just kind of like, it's kind of weird to me, but it's happening. So like, just get the bag.
Yeah, there's a. I learned this in like one of my like comm classes. It's like technological determinism. Like we're controlled by technology. It's like it's two words. It's either we're controlled by technology or we control the technology. And there's another one where it's like fucking Matrix.
But that's the thing, bro.
I'll come back to that one, but it's a good read.
I feel like y'all know how Instagram, like social media, was like one of the super big phase and how we started innovating technology.
Mhm.
And you've seen how people flip like social media and made it to almost like a lot of negative that came out of it.
It's a reflection of the human spirit, though. It's we don't make the technology does not make us. It's a reflection of who we are as people.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Are we
Yeah, so-
ready to handle this type of stuff? Are we ready to handle a digital world?
It's always been there, though. It's just we get to see it on a
It's
daily
just
basis.
evolved. Think about it. Okay, I'm gonna put it in this type of perspective. There's 3 internets right now. There's 3 types of internets. We're in
Yeah.
the second one right now, but going into the third. This is the shift that everybody feels, everybody's kind of scared of. This is what we're going into. So the first internet was just the basic fucking ones and zeros. You couldn't log into anything.
Yeah.
Basically, all you could do was just read Wikipedia pages and shit like that, right? Internet number 2. We know this. It's where we're at right now. This is
Yeah.
where we can log into social medias and we can share, and it's like a really big feeling of connectedness. And people found out that they can capitalize off of our awareness, and they can capitalize off of what we're looking at. And like they're just able to get money for us. Internet 3, what we're going into, this VR, metaverse, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's more of us taking in information instead of us giving out information.
Yeah.
So it'll be more of us taking in like whatever you like is not going to necessarily be like it's not going to be sold to you, but it's something that you can buy from other people instead of corporations buying from you. Like it's going to be like everybody's on an equal playing field in a way. And like you can have this, it's like this character that you create, and you can already be whatever you want on the internet, but it's gonna be kind of scary how like you can really
like do it and it actually matters.
That's why it even matters.
To a certain point it does, because everybody's gonna be using it eventually.
I like to think of the internet as like the frontier, where everybody just went out to the fucking wild, wild west. It's gonna be like
think about this. What if something better than the internet came out? Like how do you even put that into perspective?
The neural network. I think that's next.
Also, what's mind-boggling too is all of this has not been out for that long at all. Like it's been, if you think about it in a wide spectrum on a linear plane, it's only been a small portion of the timeline that all this stuff has happened. And we're still on a small timeline. Like this is like we're advancing. Like I don't know if we're advancing fast or are we advancing so quick that we don't know what we're about to get ourselves into.
It grew exponentially, and the crazy part about this entire thing is that it's only controlled by a select group of people.
Yeah, that's
why we're going into DeFi, into decentralized, because it'll be us controlling what we want.
But that's the thing.
Is this going to create internet wars?
But don't you think they'll find a way to like go back and control it, or it will be another group controlling.
So the way
Like,
blockchain is built, you would burn more resources trying to create an army or something like that to try to control. You can't. It's physically. There's a reason why Bitcoin is basically like gold. They burn half of the Bitcoin every 4 years. That's why
What you mean?
Bitcoin prices always go up.
yeah,
Half of the Bitcoin disappears every 4 years.
because of inflation and stuff.
There's no inflation with Bitcoin. It's like gold. It's a high value resource. Yeah, I can't. Y'all you guys like do research. I can't.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I never knew that. I didn't know they got rid of it.
That's why you'll see every 4 years, Bitcoin will substantially go up. Is that you can't go on Bitcoin.
And I don't own any Bitcoin, so I'm fucked.
You should definitely have Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I keep telling y'all. I've been telling y'all for 6 months.
I fuck up every time.
I'm gonna get
buy $10 a month.
Yeah.
If you buy $10 a month,
you said $10 a month.
$10 a month. No matter what's going on, buy it. $10 a month.
Yes, sir.
Yes, master.
Yes, master. Yes, master Sean.
Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Maybe it wasn't that important then.
Bitcoin every 4 years.
That was like a sub point to a larger point I was trying to make.
Oh, the control.
Yeah. So you would burn more resources trying to create an army, like in an army, like taking over. Since like it's so decentralized, you like one person. It's impossible for one person to try to like take over anything.
You know, the problem I'm having with kind of this is the actual human connection. Are we losing actual human connection through all of this? Like, I feel like that's going to take a big toll. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's going to feel all good and stuff for a few years. Maybe not even a few, like 10 years or so. But after a while, it's going to take a toll because we don't have that human connection anymore. It's going to take a toll. I think it's going to take a toll, a big toll too. And I feel like it's going to end up crumbling, or we're going to innovate in a different way. That's what I'm saying. Are we innovating too fast and we don't know what we're have our hands in? We don't know we're in a dark room and we put our hands in a jar and we don't know what we're touching, but we're touching something. And
no, because they've been working on this. They've been working on this since like 2013.
That's the thing, bro. That's not that. Like I said, if you look at the time span, bro, internet ain't been out, but nothing but like it. I don't even know if you call it a percent of what the timeline looks like.
Well, people were smart.
They're smart, but they've been smart. That's the thing. We always said we were smart, bro. We said we were smart when we built train tracks, bro. In a combustion engine, we said we were smart then. We said we were smart when we started first making codes. Like that's what I'm saying,
bro. I can't do both of those things that you said. I don't know how to do not one of those.
But think about it. People like us were sitting around while people were sitting there building combustion engines and four-wheel vehicles that rolled down the road by itself without any type of animal or anything, and said we're smart humans. Like people are smart. Like how are we able to like have that, and will it like affect the planet, and would it affect the human connection? Looking at cars, and in 30-50 years down the line, cars are making a huge impact on how we live, and a lot of times we don't even notice it. A lot of people don't even notice it just because of population growth, and it's affecting how we live. Little do a lot of people know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I agree. And then my thing is, it's definitely going to affect it. I don't think it's going to be a big thing at one time. I think it's going to be a lot of little changes over time. Yeah. That like, I don't think it's going to be like, bam, here we are. But at the same time, me personally, bro, I think all this shit is weird as fuck.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I agree. I think it's weird. I'm completely on the same page. Like that shit is weird. But dude, I'm trying to grab a bag, bro. Like, think about, bro, this is the time, like 1994, when niggas was like, oh, how am I going to invest in Yahoo? It's a search engine. You know what I mean? Like, no, get the fucking bag, bro.
But if you think about it, a lot of people who's going to be deep into it are the people who's trying to get the bag. You got to think about it like that too. It's going to be like starting off at least, there's going to be a lot of people trying to get the bag. Do you think those people are going to leave or like stay?
I might stay because it depends on like what you can do in VR. Like
but then you're already trapped inside that system after you said it was weird.
All right. But think about it like this, bro. Somebody tells you in VR you can get your dick sucked. You doing it?
No.
You're
But I
lying.
want-
You ain't getting your
You're
dick sucked in
lying.
VR, bro.
No, wait. So
Bro,
Casey,
I want an actual.
No. So what you're saying, bro? You wouldn't try VR?
Yeah, I'll try it, but that don't mean I'm getting stuck.
No. So if you try it and you like it, you're just not gonna do it anymore.
I know that it's a deeper reason and purpose for a lot of different things. I see through, but that's what I'm talking about, bro. Look at social media. Just look at social media, bro. You know how I use social media, even though like I will post every now and then. Okay, it feels good to post, but I don't stay there.
Casey, you just said your whole week was TikTok.
Yeah,
it was, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It was.
So you fall for it,
but TikTok is good, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's okay. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be like a fucking dystopian, like, you know. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be like Ready Player One or anything crazy like that. I think it's gonna be a lot of little changes. I think it's gonna be some really cool shit that comes out that can help people, and I think it's gonna be some shit that's like some really major drawbacks. Like, damn, we didn't think about that. To your point,
I
but at the same time, bro, that's what I'm saying. If we're going into this anyway, if this is just how the world's working, there's major companies and big people backing this. Grab the bag while we're going there.
I just have a problem with. I don't want people to make it out as a utopian world. That's what I have a problem because when that happens, that's when problems happen.
Nothing will be perfect because we're flawed as human beings.
But think about it. People don't think like that, bro. People don't think like that. They just follow the wave, bro. They just follow the wave, and that's when problems come about, bro. When they think we're living in a utopian world.
I get what you're saying.
That's how it's always been.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And there's just another evolution of that. And we have the full power to like get people to realize this before it even gets to another big problem that we're dealing with as people.
Casey, you can't control that. It's happening. It's happening. But for real, I'm being serious.
We're still at the beginning stages though, but think about it. But I mean, nobody's gonna listen. Like, even if I got up right now and said a speech, nobody's gonna listen to me, bro. Nobody's gonna listen to me, bro. Think about it. Think about it. People who has like real bad health problems, bro. They don't read the first signs of whatever the body is telling them. When you get dehydrated and want water, you always think the last sign is your mouth being dry. When in reality, you always think the first sign is your mouth being dry. When in reality, that's the last sign that you need water.
So you saying that it's the early signs of something bigger, something bad?
I mean, no. I don't think it's like a negative thing. I'm just saying just how people in general in society move. I just feel as if it's going to get flipped around, be something negative unless we're always changing it. And I feel like the change is always just going to move it a step ahead away from the human connection.
Okay, so no, what you just said in a nutshell is that you're afraid about losing the human connection in a nutshell.
Okay, so this is what I was trying to say before. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm just
I'm piecing together what he's saying.
What I'm saying, bro, it's going to happen. That's okay.
You have no choice.
And that's okay. That's fine. I think it's weird as shit too. But the thing that you can control is like you can still have your own human connection like with yourself. You can make sure that like at least you can like have like fuck everybody else. Like you said, like you can get up here and say like this, like you guys don't see what's happening. You guys don't see how we're like disconnecting every day. Like it's obvious, it's a fucking obvious. Like if this was a movie, bro, I would think it was cheesy. Like the world is such a like disturbing place, and like, oh, here's this fucking magical form of escapism from a reptile nigga from Facebook changing shit better. You know? Like it's cheesy. There's a president named Trump, bro. He trumps everything. That's cheesy. Bad writing.
Let me say this though.
But that's where we're going, and it's just like either you're gonna just benefit from it, or we're just gonna complain about it. What we gonna do?
But okay, so you also said that it's to the point where you just gotta kind of like focus on yourself and focus on your own connection. But it gets to a point where the environment around you start affecting how you live. It gets to that point, bro. And it gets to that point with a lot of different, it's happening literally, it's been happening. Think about it, it's been happening to black people. Like black people, like a lot of us, we mind our business, but the environments around us, bro, like, put us in situations, bro. Like for real. Like it gets to that point.
Bro, black people do just be minding their business.
You be
bro.
minding our
It's
business,
some
bro.
bullshit.
Drag in this shit all the time.
Like we minding our business, bro.
That's true. I mean, I can see both ways because I definitely agree with you 100%. But I don't know, man.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like
I can't.
the problem.
But I said it on this podcast before, bro. I'm just a nigga, bro. I'm not changing shit.
But that's the
my
thing,
bag,
bro.
and like you said, I'm gonna mind my business. If some bullshit happens, I'm gonna roll with the punches like we've been doing for generations. Like it's lit.
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not trying to have my only human experience, bro, on Earth, bro, ruined, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't want nobody else.
You think the internet can do that?
Yes, what the internet is already doing it for thousands of
Log
people.
off. Guess what? Just log off. Just turn the computer
People
off.
don't do that, Glenn.
No,
But
but you can do it. Who can?
I can do it, but it's get to a point, bro, where the environment around me, bro, is affecting how I live, bro. And that's when it becomes a problem. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Damn, bro.
If you think about it, bro, a lot of the stuff that's going on, bro, happens on the internet, bro. And if I'm not connected to the internet at some point or form, I'm only 20 years old, bro. I live like you literally can get jobs literally through the internet, bro. If I just disconnect it,
police, you're not the internet police. Sometimes you okay, RoboCop.
I'm low key. I'm about to be RoboCop. I'm about to jump off a bridge, and I want somebody to engineer me.
How Casey feels about Internet 3.0 is how I feel about the Island Boy niggas.
Because I'm an island boy.
Bro, why are they that famous, bro? It's
island
not
boy.
There's no reason, bro.
I'm on an island. I should burn this stage.
But Glenn, I feel like I kept cutting you off. Before we go to the next topic, is there anything you wanted to say? Like any closing?
No. I don't know. Every time I just don't know when to say the fuck. I don't know when to say what I gotta say. So I always get cut off every time.
I'm sorry, Glenn.
No, I don't be saying shit.
I know, like every time I listen back to that's some high stage. Every time I listen, there's nobody that's gonna like. What? I'm getting that line.
I'm trying.
Tune into the YouTube to see this crazy ass line.
I don't like how this sound.
I don't know.
I forgot what I was about to say.
See, that's the thing, bro. Look at this. That's not a normal lighter, bro. See the age we're into, bro. Glenn has a. Did it just retract back into itself, bro?
But it's cool. But Casey,
it's technology. I love technology.
It is cool. I'm not gonna lie. That is cool.
You would try it, right?
I'm telling you right now, bro. If I had a chance, bro, if I had a chance, bro, just get my hands on just a couple tools just to take some things down, I would.
You're gonna instantly make a bunch of planes crash from the sky, bro.
You know, one thing I wish I did have telekinesis. If I had telekinesis, I would be unstoppable.
Same.
I really wish that we had PCs so we could do VR chat podcast.
That would be fun,
bro. That's all. There's this fuck. I wish I could plug him, but there's this guy on YouTube. You guys probably see, but it's like,
do he be like telling like people stories and they be wild and shit, and they like it's like
people tell him stories. On VR, it's like guy on VR chat talks about the war or something like that.
Yeah, I know exactly. What's his name?
I wish I could tell you. I forgot. Because I don't subscribe to him, but I watch him enough that he gets recommended.
I used to watch it as like war vet, fucking drug addicts, all types of stuff.
I watched one today, and this dude was talking about how he's 19 or 20, and he's in school, and he has a multi-million-dollar company. And all he does is flip CPUs and shit. And he started with like going on Facebook Marketplace, buying cards.
I think his name is Sirmore, SYRMOR.
Maybe.
You talking about Shmee 150?
No. Veteran in VR talks about a mostly fun night out. British Waluigi in VR talks about cerebral palsy. VR and Guy in VR talks about the PTSD. Yeah, I think this is what you're talking about, right?
Can we take a break? I gotta do something.
All right, let's take a
Rizzy break.
I'm back, bitches.
Back in the black, y'all.
Books. What do you guys think about them?
Books are one of the most amazing things ever put onto the planet, created by humans, and I feel like they are some of the greatest sources of knowledge. And a lot of people look over that and don't really understand that until they actually read a book that resonates with a lot of their thinking or expands their thinking.
Books are hot.
They're definitely
Are
sexy.
so sexy.
They're so central to me, especially when you get out the shower, you wipe your legs down with oil, you pick up that sexy book.
But do not ever moan in that fucking.
He be practicing. He be on fucking sex.
Oh, we need Casey to do some ASMR for us.
Yeah.
Wait, would you want moaning ASMR?
No, never mind. Have you guys ever read like a what's it called? 50 Shades of Grey S type of book, or like a sex book or whatever it was?
Wait, okay, so
erotica? Have you guys ever read erotica? That's the word I'm looking for.
it's a porn website called Balessa, and they have erotic stories on there. And I read a whole story on there, and it was the most descriptive like porn I ever read in my life.
What's the website called, bro?
Balessa or something like that. it's a porn website ran by women.
Yo, women porn look.
That's a country in Kenya.
Balessa, BELLESA.
I used to write fan fictions with my best friend in high school.
Wait, what?
Wait, what happened?
I used to. You guys read it, didn't you?
No.
My fan fiction with the girls.
Wait, please say that to me, bro. Please say that.
You guys ever read my fan fictions?
No, bro.
No, I honestly, I don't remember you ever bringing this up to me, bro.
Never happened whatsoever.
Oh. Then who did I show to? I think I showed it to Des.
Yeah, not to me.
I definitely showed it to you. I had to show it to you.
I don't remember that. Was I high?
Yeah.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of people overlook the power of a book. A book.
This nigga just turned to Goofy real quick. Hold up.
I couldn't hold it.
What are these books doing to you, bro? I need what he's reading.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally feel like my intelligence went up 10 skill points ever since I started reading books heavy. But mind you, I started reading at a very young age. My mom said I read first before any of my siblings. I forgot. She said I read like when I started talking, I started reading. So
I don't remember. I read to like the 7th grade.
But how did you make it to the 7th grade not reading anything, bro?
Well, I have a story about reading. So they would give us, like, to promote reading in school, they would give us like medals, like based on like what reading level you're at. There was like red, blue, green, yellow, and you get medals like, oh, I read this many books in the school year, right? So I always read at a red level, like, you know, the color red. I was like, yo, I'm reading red, man. And then out of nowhere, the teacher's like, yeah, your test scores came. We got to put you at blue level books. And I cried. I was like, but I read at a red level. Or like my test scores were just bad, but I could I could read and comprehend. I just wasn't a good test taker, like looking back on it. But then the teachers were low key mean because they were like, yeah, you can't. Every time I try to pick up a red book, they were like, you can't read that. I was like, I don't want to read the blue books. These books are trash, man. I want to read fucking Captain Underpants and Die of a Wimpy Kid.
I miss those days of like, so at our school, did y'all ever have like anthologies? It's like the big ass book with all the stories in it.
Oh yeah,
that sounds so familiar.
It was like the textbook. It was like the big ass like textbook.
Yeah.
It was the dinosaur and he had catsup. It was spelled catsup instead of ketchup. I remember that story distinctly. And then the story Hatchet. Have you ever read Hatchet?
Yeah, I read Hatchet.
Those were some good. Let me look up that dinosaur.
Hatchet, I haven't read. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in so long.
What was that shit called?
I remember I would always do you guys remember the book fair
Oh my god.
Bro,
I never bought anything from that. Never.
I was always the one kid in class that didn't get a, I would try to steal books, bro. I would try to steal the books.
What, bro? Wait.
And like they would put us in the library, and it wasn't a big, like it was like a small room, and I try to like walk out with the book. They're like, "You gonna pay for that?" I was like, "Oh, nah, I'm gonna put it down."
Nah, it took me years to finally get a book. It was like the Guinness World Record Book of Games for like 2007, some shit.
You still make Guinness World Record books?
I have one. I actually no, my basement flooded like back in the day, and I had a Guinness Book World Records so like 2007, and it was a blue holographic like hardback cover, and it was the best book ever. And my basement flooded, and it was down here like on the ground on the bookshelf, and it got ruined.
Oh shit! They still make the books.
Yeah, because they verify that shit all the time. Like if it give like certain stuff goes into the book, but they definitely not stopping doing the records. Like that website, you can see some shit on there. But
my thing is they have shitty branding. They should like brand that their company more. Like Guinness,
they do need a good
Guinness World Record. Like I didn't even know they were the same company until.
Wait, are they?
That's exactly. They're the same company.
No fucking way. I did no way. No
Please,
way.
look it up. It's the same company.
No fucking.
And people don't know that. Like they should
Right.
brand that, and that would be such a good brand for their beer. Maybe people would actually drink it for once.
I heard that shit is nasty though.
It is nasty.
I guess that's why people aren't drinking it. But anyway, back to books. I think that books, they hold the key. This is my thing about books, and books and movies are the same for me. They give you a look into a world that you could never ever experience in your day-to-day life. Like you can escape in a book. Like you can live out your biggest, wildest fantasies in a book, and that I think that's why I'm the type of person I am today, because I did start reading early, and I got to see what was in books and what was in, and then watching movies and stuff. The same thing. And you got a frame of reference to dream about.
Yeah, the thing I think about books, I agree with you said. The only thing about books I find is different is that it puts you in a more detailed state in your own imagination, whereas the movie, it gives you the image without kind of imagining the image. In a book, you can imagine the image in your own way, but at the same time, however the author described it. So it's like your version of how that book looked. But instead of like in a movie, like Harry Potter, they give you the images of what Harry Potter looked like and what the castle looked like and what Dumbledore looked under the robe and stuff. So
what his hurry staff look like. I get.
You gotta pay the troll toll to look on the Dumbledore's robe.
That's a hefty troll. Yeah, that's a lot of money to get up in that joint. But no, yeah, I get what you're saying. I ain't never think about it like that. It takes a lot more brain power to create a whole universe in your head.
That's the thing. When you try to force it, when you force your brain to like make an image in your head, that's when reading is not enjoyable. That's why reading was not enjoyable for us in school.
No, reading is not enjoyable because they make you do that shit.
Yeah,
and I think that anything where you get tested on fucking ruins it. Yeah. I would not read. I would literally use Spark Notes all the time because I hated reading because of that. I did not read because of this fact.
I didn't like reading either. I think because I used to read a lot when I was younger, and it kind of turned me off. Like school turned me off. Well, school, I have a big problem with the education system, but school turned me off of
Who made my book pussy go dry?
Yeah, it made my book coochie go dry.
My pussy made my pussy go dry. No, like because when anything starts to become a test, that's when it's not fun anymore. Reading stopped being fun in like high school because they made me. Like, it was not fun.
Also, I think
books, high school, I only read one book in all those 4 years.
Same. No, did that same. I read. That's the only book that I kind of read all the way through.
Say that one more time.
Damn, I went out. That's crazy.
Just say it one more time. I'm not cutting it out. Just say it again.
Okay, no, I said I read that Oz was watching God, and then
I didn't read anything.
that's the book that I kind of remember the most. But other than
I
that, I skimmed through everything else. Everything.
remember I was super into Hamlet, and I was into this one book. It was like what's the book where it was like the guy, he finds this rich person's island, and then like the rich guy he's like, oh, we're going on a hunting trip or something like
Oh,
that.
the fucking the most dangerous game.
The
When
Most
he hunted.
Dangerous Game. Yeah, that was such a good book. Because I
I
was like,
didn't read.
oh, he's hunting him. I was like, yo, I'm reading this shit. I'm taking this book home.
I remember that. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a good book.
So what are y'all top three books? No, for KC, what's your top book? Because I know he got a lot of fucking books he read.
My top books. Well, obviously I know The Power Now is my top book. Second, honestly, I'm thinking about books that had the biggest impacts on me so far. I'll probably say Super Life by Darren Owens. He put a huge perspective on food and just the quality of life. And I'll probably say another book that really gets me is it's a good like novel, like story. Maybe
Percy
I got
Jackson.
nah, probably like Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I'm not gonna lie, because Diary of a Wimpy Kid it put my imagination on a whole different plane that I didn't like. Like literally, when I was reading that book, I'll never forget. I was in third grade when I was reading that book. My friend, he let me borrow it. When I read it, like every single image inside the book and every word was just coming to life to me. And ever since then, that's when I was like, I just never forget reading that book. For some, I don't know, it's like a child's book, but at the same time, it had like little people know it had an impact on.
He was a really good writer.
Yeah,
or still is a really good writer.
Would you say, Glenn?
Which book did y'all stop reading that? I
started reading at the orange book, I think.
The light blue one. The one with the snow day or some shit. Now it's like 15 of them motherfucking books.
I remember the book where it was like you could create your own. And it was like you could like write in what happens.
Yeah.
I didn't do that one.
Greg Heffley sucked that cock. The end.
Oh yeah, but I've read so many books like the past like year and some change. So yeah, it was a hard one. And I read like even in my past, I read some good books. Like I remember this one book. I remember I was in 8th grade and I picked up this book. It was calling my name, and I was reading it. I swear to you, it was one of the greatest like adventure stories I ever read. And I'll never forget. I put it down, and I was like, I'm gonna come back to it the next day. It wasn't on the bookshelf the next day, and I couldn't find it. And I to this day I've been trying to find that book, and I cannot find it. And it was like one of the greatest adventures I was ever. It was a thick book. And it was like real detailed. I don't know how I was understanding half those words. And it was like a super, super, super great adventure. And it was with dragons and it was with magic and all type of stuff. And I was like, it was like, and I never forget. I think I got in trouble that day or something too. And I had to like sit down and read a book.
You just awoken some repressed memories in my mind.
Yeah. It helped. I don't know. Books are incredible things. They teach you a lot. It's a lot of knowledge in books. A lot of knowledge in books. And I don't think people realize that how much knowledge is in books. It's literally some people will literally take their whole lives and study one thing and put it into like on paper and then give it out to people to read what they have learned. And yeah.
You want to know what's my favorite book?
What?
The Lust the Argonian Maid.
Oh God, bro.
Best book fucking created. Jesus Christ. But no, I think, like I said, I like, I don't know. All my favorite books were like old books. Like fucking The Hunger Games. I read all 3 of those. And it's a new one. I ain't read that one yet. There's another book. I don't know. I think it's just books that I encountered. I can't say like this was a good book or not. I just like them because I remember they were like the first things I remember. So that another book I got from in the spelling bee called Mad Apple. I remember that. And then The Reader.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's called The Reader. It's about it was his the boy was like 20 years old and he was fucking like a 60-year-old woman. And what he didn't know was that she was in the concentration camps. She was like one of the guards in the concentration camp, and it was about their relationship after that. And she went to trial for it. She killed herself. Good book. And somebody owed me that. Is a person out here in this world that owed me my fucking book back because they lent my book to somebody and they never got it back, and I'm never talking to that person again. So.
That sounds so dark, right? It just sounds like so much hate in that, bro.
If they ever hear this, I want my fucking book back, you motherfucker.
Give him his book. Give him his book.
I'll pry it out your cold dead hands. But that was a memorable book. The movie was okay. It's a movie about it too. But yeah, what about you, Lashar?
Top 3. Well, I have to say number 1. My favorite book of all time has always been the Trans-Saul Saga. I read that book at least once a year because
What's it called?
Trans-Saul Saga by Gary Polson. It's about this guy named Mark. He's a hiker and he walks into this portal, and the portal leads him to this alternate universe, and he has to like start from scratch by using like a wood stick as a sword, and he like meets civilizations and like castles and like becomes king, and like he's like, oh, other people are from Earth here too, but they're like, yo, don't blow my shit, man, like I got it good here. He's like, I just want to figure out what's going on. I want to go back home, and like it's really good. It's a novel, like an adventure novel that I've been reading since probably 8th grade. I read it every year.
Gary.
I would say the second book is probably, I would say The Power Now is, because that's the book that like really was a staple for me when I like started my spiritual journey, and it just holds a special place in my heart because it was so informative for me, and it was actually less informative and more reassuring because a lot of that stuff, I feel like when people read that book, it's stuff that they already intuitively know as a person, but it's just something like when you actually see the words on page, it kind of like connects the dots for you and it makes sense, and everything kind of comes together. And then I would say the last book is probably Way of the Wolf by Jordan Belfort, and basically just talks about basically not selling, but just communication as a whole, how to be a better communicator, how to really get your thoughts out in a way that people can really understand them, and how to use inflections in your words and in your speech to either have people agree with you or to de-escalate situations or get your point across or anything. He just really taught me about how powerful communication is. And the point of my life where I was reading that book, I was in door-to-door sales, which is super grimy, like just grunge, just like fucking knocking on people's doors, dogs barking, people cursing at you. You need to be a good communicator for that shit. So it helped me tremendously in the way that I speak to people on a day-to-day basis. And that's something that, you can take anywhere, communication. So I would say that's the third one. And that was it, just 3 books, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you want more, like
That's
go
it.
ahead. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I honorable mention. I hate Russ, but I listened to his book, and that book was good. He's a good it's a good book. I listened to his audiobook when I was at the gym in one day, because I listened to it when I was driving to the gym, while I was at the gym, and when I left the gym. By the time I was done, I was like, you know what, man? Russ ain't that bad.
Russ, he had all that controversy for him just saying that he was one of the greatest rappers alive.
When you read his book, you understand why he said that too. It's really just a book about like confidence. It's called it's on my Audible. Give me one second. It's called It's All in Your Head. It's really good. It's free too on Audible, I think.
Oh shit! I do got another book. I've been a big audiobook guy recently, but like it's called The Parable of the Sower, Octavia Butler. It's good as hell. It's definitely it's worth a mention.
I'll tell you a good book, The Art of Eloquence. If you want to learn how to speak well, don't read that. If you're a real advanced reader, read the book. Well, I would highly suggest you to listen to that book. That's not a book that I can just sit up and read. But The Art of Eloquence, it teaches a lot about speech and the English that you never even think of. And I started realizing a lot of rappers, they're really smart. Like, I don't know if they know it or not, but the way they use their words is like very intelligent. Like Lil Wayne, like says a lot of eloquent things. Doesn't like I didn't notice until you started listening to this book. I don't know why I instantly went to rap when I started listening to that, but The Art of Eloquence is a great audio book, huh?
Hey, okay, so how would you explain this line from fucking Young Thug then?
Tell me.
She sucked on a dick on a plane called her A-head. How the fuck would you explain that? How would you explain that?
Wait, no. Honestly, what was the last word that you said, bro? He said airhead.
Airhead.
Oh, airhead. Oh.
Honestly, bro, it'll probably be some type of like something. I can't explain it. I'm not no freaking. What's the word? Linguist. I'm not a linguist, so
I'm a cunning linguist. If you know, you know.
I'm a poly.
Oh, like those art of books are really good. My favorite one, just to piggyback, The Art of Seduction.
Oh yeah, I read that. I listened to it.
Very The Art of War. Because it's either the way of seduction, man. You're either seducing or you're being seduced. So you might as well be the one seducing. Once you understand your archetype of what is it?
Seductress.
Whatever the fuck the word is.
No, it's seductress. Well, a woman is a seductress.
A seducer. Once you understand your archetype as like the seducer you are, you can take that.
Are you trying to seduce me?
He bit his lip and looked at you.
My eyes are up here, sir.
Hey, Glenn, I'm looking at you. Take off that shirt.
What?
No, I'm definitely a seducer, I think.
But wait, Casey, I know your archetype. I think you were the first one. And I was like listening. I was like, this is fucking KC. But anyway, we brought up this topic because me, Glenn.
Drum roll, please.
Okay, yeah. Glenn are spearheading the book club. Yeah, so DM us if you want to join a book club and know some more information about it. We're going to be talking about it pretty frequently. There'll be a group chat. There'll be flyers. There'll be cool books that we can vote on. Read with us, give us some knowledge.
And here's the thing: we'll try to get the books free if possible, and if not, they won't be that expensive.
Oh yeah, we'll try our best to get you. We got the PDFs.
And then this is going to turn into. I have a whole vision for this. It's going to be like we'll have like our monthly little meetings. Then like when the world comes together, we might even start meeting up in person. You never know. We'll have local chapters of the MisFits Table podcast book club, the Misfits,
and we will choose a grand wizard for each chapter. And...
No. Some other people we chose that term for their leaders. But no, I like books. I'm trying to get back into reading, so I think that this will be a good time for me to do that, and then just to share the love of reading with everybody else. And really, I'm trying to create an army of well-equipped individuals.
So if you're interested, text us, DM the podcast. Just let us know you're interested, and we'll get you connected and in the loop of everything.
Yeah, and that'll be a good way to connect with our people. Wherever you all might be.
Because I really want to talk to, like, even if you don't read the books and you just like bullshit through, like, just join the book.
Listen.
Like, I want to talk to the people that listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
So
somebody just pissed.
On that note,
I heard of.
Let's get.
I got a fidget.
You have a super wise quote.
What the?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Into the YouTube.
Okay, here's a quote. I'm pretty sure I said it on the podcast before. The circumstances of our birth are irrelevant. Is what we do with the gift of life that makes the difference. And you wanna know who said that? Mew fucking too.
Oh wow! YouTube did say that. I cried on that.
You did say that. Why do I know that?
That's one of the fucking most profound things I've ever heard in a fucking piece of media.
This man YouTube.
Anime, I'm not gonna lie. Anime be saying they be having like the low key stuff, but sometimes they be saying the most profound stuff. Like Naruto, bro. Naruto has some profound stuff in it.
I've learned a lot of life lessons from Naruto. I'm not even gonna lie.
My life, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. My life kind of changed when I started watching Naruto.
It's
like,
really
some morals I need to implement into my life.
Like a lot of anime be having some deep meanings to it. Like I noticed when I was little. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, but
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z is screaming niggas taking their shirts off.
They do got a racist alien on Dragon Ball Z though.
If you guys were a Dragon Ball Z character, who would you be?
Frieza.
Really?
I'll be Mr. Popo.
I was gonna say fucking Piccolo, but hey.
I'll be Frieza, bro. I'll be racist towards both of y'all.
Frieza was racist.
He was extreme. He called it monkey.
In Frieza's eyes, bro, he looked in a different spectrum, bro. Goku and them was black to him, bro.
Hello, monkey.
Like the fucking Frieza pose.
Oh yeah.
Has anybody done a Frieza pose?
Yeah, I have. I did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I gotta try it. I'm the only one who hasn't done it yet.
I haven't done it. I haven't done that. I've never like.
Do it. You gotta laugh. You're like,
monkey, suck my dick, monkey.
Has anybody ever done the Sterling thing?
No, I'm not doing that, bro.
I had someone call me pastor. That was wild. That was a wild time.
Call me pastor.
I'm telling you, she did it, and I laughed. I was just dying laughing. She stopped talking to me after that. I think that's why.
He stopped talking to you.
She.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild. I was gonna say, I was gonna make a church joke, but I can't.
Honestly, yeah, I had a joke in my head. I was gonna say, you said they them.
Anyway, tune in next week to hear us talk about they, them, he, she, and she, her with Kendrick.
That'd be a good episode. Pronouns.
I'm good, honestly.
We're good. But you just do our career in that fucking garbage, bro.
How, bro? Bro, Dave Chappelle got up, bro.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, bro.
Oh, also, I thought about it. I really thought about it. I'm on the side of the transgenders with that now. After having some intense thought, because there's a fine line. This is not supposed to be a whole topic, but there's a fine line between laughing at somebody and laughing with somebody.
Yeah,
because think about it, right? Dave Chappelle says that he talks about transgenders every special, and every time they're like, "We're not fucking with this," and he just keeps, and he keeps
some real shit.
Like,
how did you say that?
No, he keeps saying like, "I'm not laughing with, like, we're not laughing with this shit. Like, it's not funny to us." And every time he keeps doing like, "Oh, I'm with you guys," like, and they're just like, "No."
I want to get a comedian on to talk about that.
We had a comedian on.
Oh,
so let's give some gratitude. No, that's the NFT episode right there.
Yeah, that's a good episode. I'm grateful for the intranets that we can distribute this podcast on. No matter how long it lasts, I think we got 2 months left. Who knows? we're gonna get canceled.
We should have been canceled like from episode like 1.
A lot of people getting canceled. Well, they're doing fucked up shit, like David Dobrik and his whole crew.
Wait, what do you do?
Well, not him, but his crew.
What do they do?
Sex crime type shit. Wow.
Oh fuck, we're nowhere near there.
We're not getting down. We're not getting that low.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, yeah. we should just be canceled from the jokes we make. Just a quick advisory to everyone. Everything we say is pretty much a joke. Most stuff. But you'll know if it's a joke or not, damn it. So get out your goddamn fifis.
That's not how.
I don't care. I'm my own PR team.
Who do you think out of the three of us would be who would like really be canceled? Like if it really like
Casey.
What, me?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
I think,
Casey,
Your reaction just says it all.
It'll be Casey.
I honestly think it would be Asar.
Oh wait, it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be
Asar get drunk, bro. That's all we gotta do for him.
We already agreed it would be Casey.
Why would it be me, bro? Why would I not get canceled, bro? I know what I be saying.
It's because your gain is too high. Turn that shit down.
You get up to the mic closest.
His shit got bass boosted when he got. But no.
All I gotta say is that I speak my mind, and I literally, if you want to argue with me about what I say, I guarantee you I'll argue because everything I say, I back up in my head before I say most of the time.
Talk your shit. We want all the smoke here at the MisFit Table podcast.
So if you wanna cancel me, you gotta go through me.
You're gonna put a fucking bullet through you. Yeah, he really cancel you. You're
It'd be funny when a bullet goes through me, I fall down and rise right back up. And then it's all fun and games.
All fun and games till the nigga get back up.
Like,
you guys remember that meme? It's all fun and games too.
Yeah. I guess I give gratitude to cancel. I give gratitude to the people who's going through cancel culture and the people who's doing cancel culture. Speak your goddamn minds.
Speak your truth. You know what I thought about? You remember the memes when it's like, imagine you getting jumped and you hear somebody say, like, hieroglyphics, and then they translate the hieroglyphics and say, beat this nigga, turn this nigga to a mummy. This is so many.
Oh shit.
SpongeBob.
Why was there so many planktons, bro? And then they had a lone Patrick at the end. It says Sandy, Patrick, Gary.
Where do I feel creatures lie here?
This Table podcast Instagram to see what we're talking about, man.
There's so many fucking random things on TikTok. I love it.
I'm grateful for perseverance. I'm grateful for reality. And I'm grateful for this podcast and everybody that listens to it.
Oh no.
Tune in next week for our episode with Kendrick Lamar when we talk about pronouns.
we about to get a cease and desist order like now.
Oh my
5
God.
minutes but
On that note,
where the fuck where's my dinner, darling? Beat you like it's the 1920s.
love you all.
You didn't put salt in my food, huh?
Come here, you dumb broad.
If you made a good star in the episode, please put us up on your Instagram story.
Get in the kitchen.
White men in the 20s were wild.
Wow.
See you all next week. And
I'm sorry.
good night.